Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. So right now I'm in the Honda showroom in Puchong to check out the all-new Honda WRV. So before I start, I would like to thank Kah Motors Honda Puchong for letting me feature the Honda WRV. So a little bit history about the WRV. The previous Honda WRV is based on the GK5 Honda Jazz platform. So this all-new second generation Honda WRV is actually based on the Honda Brio, which is not launched in Malaysia, it's launched in Indonesia. Alright, so it's positioned as an A segment crossover. Same with the Produa Ativa. So the A segment SUV in Malaysia only got two models, which is the WRV as well as the Ativa. So this is the V-Spec model. Later I'll show you the RS spec right there. In Malaysia, the Honda WRV comes with 4 variants. The base being the S variant. Then moving up we have the E. This is the V-Spec and that's the RS spec. So Honda actually makes the smart marketing to target the market of the A segment crossover. So now let's bring you around the car. So now let's start from the engine bay, shall we? So the engine bay lever is on the driver's side. So this is a 1.5 liter i-VTEC engine, 4-cylinder. This is the same engine you found in the Honda City GN2 as well as the Honda City hatchback. 121 horsepower and 145 Nm of torque. Transmission is paired to a CVT gearbox. Right, so it's a very simple powertrain, but it's reliable and powerful enough. So now let's show you the exterior look. Let's turn on the headlights and hazards. So this is the exterior look. So for the V-Spec, you get the very nice LED headlights together with the signal. The signal indicator is not sequential like you found in the RS specs. But for the fog light, it still gets LED, which is nice. Whereas for the S and E, you get halogen headlights, alright? So you get some chrome finishing. For the center grille right here, you do not get the diamond shaped design finished in chrome as you found in the RS. The V is a fairly simple matte black finish. There's a honeycomb design on the under bumper section. There's some rugged design elements. So personally, the WRV looks very handsome for the front with this nicely designed LED headlights. So for the now all specs of the WRV comes with Honda Sensing, which includes the adaptive cruise control as well as the Honda Lane Watch, alright? So this is the side profile of the WRV. It's very compact, it's about the size of the Ativa. It's an A segment crossover. The rims are finished in single tone, right? 5-spoke. It's a 16-inch rim. The RS gets 17-inch in dual tone. This rim design sort of reminds people of the Honda Civic FD 1.8. So front suspension being the McPherson, the rear is a torsion beam setup. On the wheel well, you get some anti-scratch materials, so it actually gives you a visual impact. This car is tall, right? The ground clearance isn't that low. So during you can do some minor flood crossing because KL roads sometimes they are flooded. So there are some anti-scratch material on the door section. Keyless entry for both front doors, which is nice. But the door doesn't wrap around until the under bumper, undercarriage right here. The rear standard, you get drum brakes. So this is the rear look of the WRV V-Spec. So the rear is identical to the RS or any other variants. This taillight design is finished in LED, similar to the Honda Civic FE. The i-VTEC badge is right here, WRV. So you get a rear spoiler, wipers integrated in the windshield. This under bumper section looks very nice and rugged. Exhaust pipes is on the right, is hidden, which is nice. There are any fake exhaust pipes. So the overall proportion is a very small and very cute little crossover. To drive around KL town is very convenient. The door handle carries over from the HRV, alright, similar design. Now let's check out the interior. So for the V-Spec, do not get the WRV plate like you would in the RS Spec, alright? And it's very easy to get in and out because the ride height isn't that tall. So this is the seat adjustment, all finished in manual, alright? You get leather seat for the V-Spec together with some blue stitchings. Now let's close the door. Quite alright. Alright, let's open out the light. So this part, very hard plastic, alright. There's some cost optimization going on because you must always remember this is an air segment crossover, alright. So they need to control the cost so that the price doesn't go too far away to touch the Honda HR-V pricing. But Honda still makes a bit of effort to make the interior doesn't look really outdated, alright. So let's start with the meter. You no longer get the half digital, half analog like you found in the Honda City V-Spec or the RS. All you get is the very simple analog together with the TFT info at the center, alright. But I still prefer analog, so it's not too bad. You get a push start standard across all the variants. Just to turn off the safety system. Headlight leveling, traction controls. You do get a footrest. These are your brakes and accelerator pedals. The footwell is very spacious, alright, typical Honda. They always makes the interior cabin looks spacious even though this is not a big car. Steering wheel wrapped in leather, very nice to hold, alright. The 9-inch indentation is nice. There are no pedal shift. Pedal shift only present in the RS. This to control the touchscreen infotainment. Supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Alright. This is the adaptive cruise control settings. This is to cycle between the infos. Lane keep assist, cruise control. So this part is wrapped in gloss black material. You might need to clear it regularly because it may leave dust. This design carry over from the Honda CR-V, the current Honda CR-V that you see. Just that the hazard light is present here. This part in the RS is soft touch, but in the V-Spec is finished in hard plastic, but you still get this silver garnishing, so it doesn't look dull. Glove box, quite spacious. And the dashboard is rather low, so you get a better visibility. But the side mirrors mounted on the door, so you may find some blind spot over there. You do get a power outlet right here. This to plug in your phone to access the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. These are compartment, 2 cup holders. These are the gears lever, wrapped in leather. You get P, R, N, D, S, L. You get L because it doesn't have the pedal shift, so you need to manually go into low gear mode if you are going downhill instead of using the pedal shift to increase the engine braking, right? These are the mechanical handbrake. These are the similar one you found in the previous gen BRV. You still get some space. You still get an armrest. Very solid armrest, alright. Doesn't feel flimsy. Actually, the overall build quality is quite alright because this car is CKD, made in Malacca. Alright. Single zone climate control, but you do get auto climate and max cool, automatic. So this leather seat design is similar ones you found in the City GN2, just that here you do get some fabric inserts. So there are 2 materials mixed. So one more look from the interior. So now let's check out the back seat. Oh yeah, one more thing. The steering wheel only tilt but not telescopic, alright, due to the segment of the car. You can fold out the rear seats by 60-40, but the loading floor isn't flat, alright, because this WRV doesn't come with an ultra seat like we in the HRV or City hatchback. So get inside the car is very easy because this part right here doesn't indent my back. Let's close it. So this part, hard plastic, sanded, but the door handle is finished in silver. Hard plastic, alright. But this part, they are very cleverly put a soft touch leather with blue stitching. Right, so you can rest your arms right here, comfortable. No rear aircon vents, one power outlet, 12-volt socket, 2 seats pocket at the front. You get a center armrest, but there are no cup holders, alright. But at least this armrest doesn't drop all the way down like the HRV one, so this is actually more comfortable than the HRV center armrest. Legroom, alright, a lot. Headroom, because due to the high body style design, so headroom I get about 1 feet and slightly more. And for the roof liner, V-Spec is cream. Only the RS you get full black interior. Alright, so this is the interior. If you notice, this steering wheel is similar ones you found in the Honda Civic, just that the center part and the bottom part has some differences. 2 isofix for the outer 2 seats, 3 individual headrests, which is nice. Right, there's a center seat belts right here. Okay, a touchpad underneath here to open up the boot. So one surprising thing for WRV, you do not get a partial shaft right here. Because as you can see, this C-pillar actually blocks out the view. So all you need to do is tint your rear window to the most darkened so that your belongings won't be seen by the publics. And you do get spare tire and some tire repair jacks and tools. And they actually made effort. This is carried over from the HRV as well. You can hook the board on the rubbers right here. You get a hook right here. There's a light. So this is our overall walkaround of the V-Spec. I'll go through the RS specs later. So yeah, that's all for me. Cheers.